Hey guys, this is my final project vlog for my reflections on my leadership. So, in the beginning, before I would say I started college, I was pretty introverted and really shy, and I wasn't outspoken. I kind of still struggle with being outspoken. Dr. Gower knows from last semester I never spoke up in class, even though I probably should have. I just am a little bit shy, and I don't like to overstep people's boundaries. When someone says something, I don't want to overstep them. So this semester, this leadership theory has really taught me a lot about being more extroverted and speaking up when I need to speak up. So there are 4 things that I really have taken away and have really kept, and I'm going to keep in my leadership future to go on and continue my leadership. So the first one is obviously Carnegie. This is my second time reading Carnegie, and I just love Carnegie so much, and I probably will read it again just to keep refreshing my memory of it. So there's 5 things that I really take away from Carnegie, and the first is showing appreciation. I think it is really important for someone to show appreciation to another person who is doing good work or doing something that someone needs to appreciate and show appreciation for. A lot of us do a lot of things for others, and other people don't show appreciation. They don't care, and they just expect it. So when someone shows appreciation, it is really I don't know, it means a lot to that person. I know that if someone appreciates the things that I do, it means a lot to me, and I'm going to remember that they appreciated it. The second is listening. Nowadays, it is really hard for us to listen to people because we love our phones. So anytime someone is talking, a lot of people are on their phone, and you can't multitask. You can't listen, and you can't read something on the phone. So I make sure that I am fully listening to that person when they're telling me something, because it is so important. I used to let things go in one ear and out the other because I was too busy on my phone. But ever since I read Carnegie, I have realized how important it is to listen to people, and that goes back to showing appreciation. When someone notices that you're actually listening to them, they appreciate it. And that leads to eye contact. Eye contact is so important. I work at a restaurant, and I know that if I just make eye contact with the customer, it's crazy. Like, if I don't look at them, it shows completely different mood and reactions to the way that they act towards me. But if I show them eye contact, I'm listening to them, I'm smiling at them, and I'm appreciating the things that they say to me when they say things about our menu or our prices, they appreciate it and stuff. And they really appreciate the things that I'm doing because they like to be listened to. They like to be having that eye contact, and it really just goes a long way when you Carnegie people. The other one is names. Remembering someone's name is so important because that is what we go by, and that is what we know. That is our label. We are our name. So if someone forgets your name after you had just introduced yourself, they weren't listening. They don't care. So obviously they haven't read Carnegie, so they probably should pick that book up and read it. The last thing is smiling. I love smiling at people because I don't know, but to me, smiling is so important. I smile at strangers, not like a weird smile, but like a nice, friendly smile. If I'm passing someone in the hallway or passing someone down the street, I always smile. And majority of the time, everyone smiles back. It's just, you take the initiative to smile first. It's kind of like a friendly hello without saying hello. The second thing that has impacted me is empathy as dark matter. I have read this article probably 6 times because the first time I read it, I didn't understand it at all. I had to read it again to fully comprehend it. But I really, really love this article because we don't know what people are going through on a daily basis, and we don't know what their dark matter is. I know when I am at work and I have a customer approach me at the register and they are just super mean and not nice at all, I could get offended, but I don't know their dark matter. I don't know what has happened to them during the day, and I don't know what has affected them in their lives to be the way that they are. So the only thing that I can do is to not let it hit me or impact the way that I'm acting, but to instead Carnegie them and just know that you need to have empathy for people, because nowadays many people are so mean and they don't care about others and what they're going through or anything. So it's important to have us few people who actually do care for people and show empathy for them in their dark matter. The third thing was the personality test. This actually showed that I really am introverted, but I am considered the duty filler. So I really like to get things done. I like to fulfill the roles of getting things done, and I like to do them in a timely manner. And I also care about people a lot, so that showed in my personality test that I really do care and feel for people and how they feel, because I don't just think about myself when I'm making a decision, but I also think about how other people are going to feel when I make the decision. So I think that's really important for my leadership as I continue to get into leadership roles. The last thing was volunteering. Volunteering, of course, is going to have a huge impact on all of us. I don't think that many of us volunteer on a daily basis or a weekly or monthly basis. So when I volunteered at this equine rescue farm, and I volunteered there before, and I keep going back because I really love these people and they really appreciate my work. And when you volunteer at these non-for-profits, it helps them on another level, and it's so important. And I know from volunteering at this farm, because it was a mess the first time I came in, and when I keep going back, it just keeps getting better and better, and they keep improving, and I love it so much, and I know that I'm going to keep going back. So these 4 things really helped me in my leadership, and they're going to continue to help me, and these 4 things are really going to stick with me as I continue to grow as a leader. And this class has actually really helped me in my little bit of outspokenness. So I'm continuing to grow as a leader and becoming more extroverted and outspoken. So I really have appreciated this class and all the things that we have read. And I hope you guys have a great summer. Thanks.